Hey everyone, Burton's back in the realm. We're continuing playing our Qarth saga. We just went ahead and took over a, we're going to call it our western post, and that is down here. We've got that in Qarth. Right now we're waiting on something. Hopefully these guys are going to revolt against us soon, because the little lad who rules it is 7 years old and he's also a lunatic. So we're going to see how that goes. We have to go ahead and pick an ambition because it's something that we can do right now. We can try and have 5 children. We've been trying that for a while. My wife is still young enough, but we're going to go back to trying to have a son, because as I mentioned before, right now my heir is my brother and he's not very good at all. I would like to get a son, so that way at least our line of succession is clear. So we're also trying to get a claim over here in Lazarosh land in Hosharak. That's obviously going to be a tribal settlement, I think. Yeah, the Lazarene there, that's fine. So we've had average military ruler happen to us. As of yet, we don't have enough money to go ahead and make ourselves another colony. We're still waiting for these ones to fully build up. So we've got the garrison there, the levy is starting to build. Our second colony was here. And once again, that's starting to build quite nicely as well. So that's good. So both of them have been a success. Just a shame they took so long to come to fruition. And apparently Drogon wants to get himself a dragon egg. Well, good luck with that, Drogon. So we're going to hold off on a few things for a while. We need to let our armies rebuild. Our levies are fairly strong, but I'm waiting for these guys here. It's not going to be too long now. It expires on the 5th of June. So we've still got, well, we've still got a while here. 8351. Wow, that's a long time before we can get the might of those. So we'll have to see how it goes. So the question is, do we throw some money into the city? I'm probably not going to, because it's not going to be worthwhile doing. We could increase our fort level by 1, but you know what? That's not what we're going to do. We're wanting to expand by conquest. My wife doesn't seem very content at the moment. She wants more clothes, better shoes and fine dresses. Right, okay. We're going to have to give her the money, unfortunately, because that increases her fertility. So she's easily bought with shoes. So you never know, maybe we'll have a son soon. Let's check our vassals, because we haven't done that in a little bit of time now. Obviously the Lord of Qarth hates us, the 7-year-old lad. And then we've got the Lord of Port Yos, 65. What does he actually want now? So he wants the Lordship of Macrash. That's not going to happen. And obviously some of the people in Ashabad aren't keen on this as well. And we always have our problems with the Tourmaline Brotherhood. But you know what, we're keeping an eye on the people here. Oh, that might be worthwhile actually going through. We haven't updated this in a while. So Yena. You know what, she still doesn't like us too much, but I am happy to stop following her now. Fagoro, he's a merchant prince, so we'll keep him under the radar. Salo, he's actually turned around a little bit, so he is fine. Archibald Johnwoods. A man I would like to get in my court, but I don't think he's going to come at all. We'll try him again. No. We'll stop watching Big Arch. And we've got another merchant prince there. It's always good to keep an eye on them, as it is with every single dragon. So, Drogon's in Marine. So is Viserion. And Rhaegal. Rhaegal's actually in our lands, but we can't do anything to take care of the dragon right now. Another merchant prince. And another one as well. So many princes. Meanwhile, Daenerys Targaryen is there. Now, her youngest son, Prince Vaegon, his father is King Yegon of Meereen. And he's actually already been betrothed to this lady here, Alaran of Meereen. Okay, fair enough. So it looks like Yegon had, yeah, he could be a bit better, I'll be honest with you. He hasn't been brought up too well, and Daenerys is getting on a little bit now, so he's her heir. He's only 12. She does have a daughter as well, and this is her adopted daughter that she had with another lady called Doria. Now Doria, being brought up in Lys, has probably taught her everything she knows, even how to conceive, and it's 2 women. My liege, there's a rumour here in Qarth that one of the local nobles might be corrupt. Handled wisely, this information might be used to implicate one of your enemies. Okay, well let's use that as you see fit. That's right, Arlo, he's doing very well, and not surprisingly so, he's a master schemer and he's got fantastic intrigue. So my liege, the local noble here in Narth, Lord Dusharu of Narth, tried to silence me by sending some thugs to kill me. Luckily I managed to get away. I will go ahead and spread the rumours. Excellent, you have my blessing. We do have an option here as well for righteous imprisonment of Lord Salor. We are not going to go ahead and do that. He is going to stay where he is. Now we've got Lord Crown Authority, that's not what we want. Prince Wullen the Wicked, who obviously isn't too keen on us. He won't stop backing the plots, which is fine. If he wants to carry on doing that, he can do. I mean, what we could always do is try and increase our realm authority, but vassal opinion would drop by 20, and that would be difficult considering the situation we're in. With some of our vassals very much on the end, we'd probably lose a couple of them there. So that's pretty much where we're at, so we're just going to consolidate for a moment. In fact, didn't even know you guys were still raised, we'll disband you. There we go, that might get Wullen back on side. We've had his men raised up for nothing. So just while we're waiting for things to happen over there, let's go over and have a look at Westeros. See what's actually going on. Well, to start with, it looks like Queen Shireen is still on the throne. Oh, what is this? My child. Oh, she's my kinswoman. She's of my dynasty. Not too bothered about her. So it's my cousin's daughter. Well, we'll go ahead and just get her educated at least. We'll send her to Pinter. You can do what you can with her. So it looks like we've got Shireen Baratheon. She's on the throne. Married to a man of Ashai. That's very odd indeed. But it looks like her rule is underway. In Dawn we have Arianne the Bewitched. Now that's a name that's a little bit unexpected, but we don't know. We don't know what's been happening over here. Our eyes have been on the other side of the world. And we've got Queen Marjorie the Unfaithful. Well, no shocker there. But there is a shock. She's married to Tristan Martell. Wow, she gets around. And then you've got Myrcella, who is Queen of the Rock. So it looks like there's a lot of kings and queens about in Westeros, and the king there is a Brax. Theon Greyjoy, otherwise known as the Handsome, is ruling in the Iron Islands. He's also crowned himself an Eyrie. They're actually under Shireen, so I think she's got one loyal vassal right now. Oh, there we go, we've got the Starks as well. That's Bessa the Cruel. Right, so now we know what's happening in Westeros, let's get our focus back together and look towards Qarth. So we've got 455 gold to start invest, and it looks like my spy master Alan has discovered another plot. So let's have a look at the intrigue on here. So we've got 3 plots that we can't really do anything about. Incite Prince Wullen to revolt. That's an interesting plot there. With Gories, I actually like that, even though I don't particularly like you. Got spare spot for Ascension, so who's it going to be? I think I can't do Mondello. He desires a high lordship. I'm going to do Salor. He's actually got a Valyrian steel sword. Interesting. Okay, we'll make it as you. So it's now time for me to choose how I want to educate my daughter, Irina. So let's have a look at her. Oh well, she's got a stutter. She's decent at martial. And she's okay at stewardship. I think I'm going to make her... I'm going to say good with numbers. We'll go for that. 122 that's going to cost us though. Now we need to start thinking about... Oh, excellent. The construction work being done in Marcrosh is coming along well under the meticulous eyes of the master builder. That's brilliant. Okay, so that means build modifier 5%. I like that. We're going to have to start thinking about soon getting my daughter's wares, because one of them's 20 years old. She needs to start producing some children. So who've we got? If there are any gods, why would the worlds be filled full of hardships? So we can either become zealous or cynical. We're going for cynical. So we have Wullen. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll try and marry her to Wullen. Oh, minus 300s from marrying a Qarth. I don't like that. We need to keep all the prestige we can. So who can we actually get her to? So let's go for rank. Courtiers, it's slim pickings here. Have we got anyone nearby we could possibly integrate into? Well, we all know that the God Emperor, we can't marry into them, and the same would be said for anyone around here. There were just too many religions, and they all don't really get along. So we may have to take a hit in the future. Hopefully, though, my young wife can have a son soon. Should we send her a gift? Oh, there's another plot going on where Prince Aegon the third even of the Spices seeks to kill Sebastian the Lecher. Well, with a name like that, I'm not actually too bothered about him killing him. So Sebastian the Lecher, let's have a look at him. So he's a merchant prince. Oh, he's a master seducer. Okay, we'll keep an eye on the man. Now we've got an intrigue focus. I think we're going to get rid of that. So can we change it? Oh, we've got 2 years before we can go ahead and change that. But we'll certainly keep an eye out. We need to get a son. That's going to be our priority right now. Wonder if we can go ahead and get any more wars declared. So we can do another slave raid on Caravana. I think we might just go ahead and do that. So there we go. So this is going to be quite a small raid itself. They don't have many people left. We destroyed the main lot of their forces. We've got 1,700 troops there. We're going to get we'll get Lothal. He can go in and try and take care of them. Let's make sure that we've got everyone in the centre. We're not going to go off any flanks for this. Looks like we're predominantly heavy infantry and light infantry. So this is going to be slow with us getting over. We're not going to bother getting on with the ships or anything like that. Oh. What is this? So Master... Oh, hang on. Oh, looks like they've ended a plot. So Master Fezdair of Khazar, he's abandoned a plot to fabricate a claim on Marine. So it looks like there's some internal struggle still going on in Marine. Now, even though Daenerys has chosen to stay there, she's not actually been progressing. I thought she would be moving out, but as you can see, she's not actually expanded any land whatsoever. So it looks like we've just lost the trade post in Caravana, which is to be expected, because it just takes too long to get over there. Now, have they called anyone else in? No, they've not. So they've got another 400 men all coming down. What's this? One child lacks a guardian?
Sorry.
And that's going to be Arena. So Arena himself. So Arena herself is my daughter, and we need to go ahead and yeah, we need to get her educated. Let's quickly pick someone for her. You know what? I'm going to educate her. That's what's going to happen. Though I had thought Prince Willen to be a more reasonable man, his request to be allowed to duel his rival was slightly erratic. Let's have a look. Well, you're not very good. You're a poor fighter, so if you want to go ahead and be a fool, I'll allow it. Off you go. There we go, and then we've engaged the armies in Caravana. Obviously, we're in their territory, so they get a slight boost to their bonus. But we've already broken through their centre, so it's just their flanks now. They've botched the barrage there, and on the other side, oh, they're actually holding a little bit longer than expected, but we'll take that in no time. So let's see how this actually affects here. So this is the third Qarthian slave rate. And there we go, we've taken that there, and we're just going to take back our trade post first for the Tourmaline Brotherhood, and then we're going to try and take down some other things in Caravana. This might go on for a little bit, because in order for us to progress, we may very well have to take out these here, so I might just do that now while we're waiting. So we've got 700, Lothal can take control of them. Once again, we're not going to go for any flanks at all. His army mainly consists of heavy infantry, light infantry, which is the main force of the Qarthian. Now we could actually do with finding a way to increase our ranks. Now as you can see here, we've got some light cavalry and we do have some camel units as well, but it's only accounting to about 700 or 800, and it's not really enough. We could do some more, but I think that would cost us quite a bit more. So stables, here we go. So we would only get 45, it would cost us 150. That might allow us a bit more flexibility when we are getting into battles. So here's a battle. We've gone in our morale's low. We might lose this. We do have some reinforcements in Faris we can call upon if we do. No, we may very well have enough men. I think we might be okay here. No, I think we're just going to be... Yes, we've done that then. So they're running, they're going down to Selkiar. And we're following them down to Selkiar. See what that gets us. Once again, I find it odd how Alim of Ashabad has decided to come over here and attack us here, rather than trying to defend his homeland. Proven to be a bit of a mistake for him, and it's going to cost him some of his populace. They're going to become some more of our slaves. In terms of slaves, we need to keep an eye on the slaves in our court, because a lot of them are going to be coming into age now. So that means that we should be able to start breeding them. So let's put it down to the youngest. So he's 13 years old. So we've got a couple of boys at 13. Oh, so under my guidance, Irina, my daughter, is slowly mastering the art of swordsmanship. That's not what I expected, but that'll do. My network of spies in Nav have found out one of the local nobles is homosexual. What should I do with the information? Of course, you should blackmail him. Get me some money. That'd be nice. So, oh, here's our slave who is not being bred. So let's go ahead and get her bred. So we've got Gafoor. We've got Toko. We've got that. It's going to be Gafoor. Oh, she doesn't want to do it. Alright, let's get the whipping. Change her mind. There we go. Now she's changed her mind. What a fine day's work. She's been put to work. What about Miria? Yeah, we'll give you to her. There we go. That's another one. Have we got any more? No, she's already been bred, which is fine. It looks like we've got some more options here. So they've vanished. We're going to head back up here. They're probably down at the bottom end of Faris, so we're not too bothered about that at all. The score, 72%, so we're going to pretty much win this as expected. What's our new important decision? Demand important prisoners. So who can we get? Travellers bring rumours of fire and blood. They say that Rhaegal has escaped from the dungeons of Prince Vaegon of Meereen and has built a lair in Qarth. Oh, we already knew that, but that's fine. If only we had some dragon bloods, we may be able to tame it, but we wouldn't. Something must be done about it, but the question is what? I don't think a lot can be done at all. So let's see what's going to happen now. Shouldn't be too much longer before we're able to take over this part here. They've got 1,000 people currently defending. We've got slightly more attackers than we actually need. They are bringing down some reinforcements, which is surprising. Meanwhile, the troops have arrived back in Barishar. We're just going to disband them quickly. No need to annoy one of our vassals for needlessly having his troops up. But that's good. Things are going to plan. What we need to do is just end this sooner rather than later. If we get some money together, we're going to start investing in some of our infrastructure. Maybe get ourselves some more camels or horses, something like that. We'll see. There we go, so victory, we're at 94 now. If we manage to take this temple quickly, I think that should pretty much be it. So it looks like Daenerys is letting some people go. Oh, Archibald was actually plotting. I don't know if he was plotting against her or not, but that's fine. There we go, and we're at 100%, so let's pause things off, offer them peace, and take their people. There we go, so the third slave revolt has ended. We've gone ahead and won. That should get us a few more slaves. Now the thing is, we probably... Oh, there we go. New news, someone else has been elected as a merchant prince. I mean, we could probably go and start investing now. We've got 778, it's going up very fast indeed. But what to invest in? Now, to get a large Jade Sea castle, what do we need? We need an awful lot, we need 4,800 gold. Alright, more news on Rhaegal. Yes, we know about that. I think that's where we're going to end up on this episode. So, to be honest, not a lot's happened in this one. Oh, wow, that's very nice. It's radicalised my vassals and some agree and some do not. Well, Maria, thank you very much for that. So just gained 5 prestige from her. Yeah, so not too much has happened in this. We've sort of solidified ourselves. Let's just quickly disband these. We've won another slave raid in Caravana. We're waiting on a claim over in Les Archlands. And this person down here, the 7-year-old lunatic, we really just need to get him to revolt. Our other option is we can start killing people. It's always an option. Alright guys, that's it for this episode. Thanks for sticking with the series. You know what to do. Raise those thumbs. Cheers.